David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
Years from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sorting. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here.
Strider 1, package away.
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisan burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Lieutenant General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Destroyer Calypso.
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing now! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike. Dockyard base taking damage from airstrikes.
Those building online ships are a pain. If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload.
They've hit a radar. Those ships are operational.
Good.
General quarters! General quarters!
One-sided. Everyone on deck, back to your station. Get the radar up and running. Prioritize anti-air combat preparations over leaving the port. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Buy stock and salvage companies while you can.
Need to. You need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bag.
Defending Stonehenge?
Lieutenant General Shepard, you have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized.
That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. Just this operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
Strider 1, locked on target. Strider 1, package away. Target eliminated.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go!
Yeah, we're all going home together. We gotta shoot at him to shut him up.
Taking heavy return fire from big ships.
Can I make it? Behind the enemy. All weapons are out of ammunition.
Target destroyed.
Box 2, Box 2.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
Gotcha, pal.
Chaff and flares launched.
I'm not bailing yet.
Target destroyed.
Aegis ashore was hit. It went offline.
I'm actually getting
That aircraft committed all that anti-air fire? You have to be kidding me! How many tanks are still operational?
Anti-air gun eliminated.
Triggers wiped out the enemy's AA guns.
Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets.
Destroyed.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of you. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted.
I'm sorry, sir.
Chaff and flares are depleted.
Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Difficult.
Strider 1, box 2. Target is hit.
Fire! Fire!
Strider 1, enemy forces around Dockyard Base shipyard have been mostly eliminated.
Locked on bandit.
Get over here, Trigger. Got some strong shots for you if you'd like. There's plenty for the 2 of us.
Came in for a picnic. Found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target.
Strider 1, standing by.
Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel
received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the two ones approaching, they're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
This is Rody. My God, it's on a rear catching up. You can't see your white flag back. You're not equipped for air to air. We still got machine guns. Engaging.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
With this size fleet, we're headed to Farbanti. Lucia would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the three of us. You ready, County Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters incoming at super low altitude, bearing 015. Have a report that 3 strikes to the northbound. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't strike the port.
Roger that. Leave it on done. Alpha Squadron, Eagle Squadron, prepare to engage.
Have our ships either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there!
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
We're only bought us time. Don't waste it. Lost control. Returning to base.
Sorry, guys.
I've heard about you. You always have aircraft problems with 3 strikes in a row. No joke. I have lost control.
Those are birds! Be gone!
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Use a 30mm on incoming enemy aircraft! We engaged the enemy! Currently on 44th Street, north of the Full Moon Theater!
Watch 2.
Target eliminated.
Looks like we're late to the party. They've done a number on our allies.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Echo 215, follow me. Undersquad will take the kill.
Target confirmed down. That was Fleet Commander Gleb Almazov on board. It's gonna take a long time to rebuild the fleet without him.
Triggers, flash the bandit.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Menace and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
You have to fight a pristine fleet. After all that?
Let's do this.
Bridge to CIC! Multiple smoke zones from the court! If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Target information. Partner drone is reaching the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. What do you think would turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you?
It's imagination.
So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin.
I'm gonna close in on 3 strikes. Go 2, stay with me. Roger that. We'll show 'em.
Watch 2! Target enemy aircraft. Fire!
Enemy behind you.
Missile.
Black 2.
Missile.
Our equipment's still operational, but no one has the training to operate it.
Missile.
Failed to destroy target.
Strider 1, return to the operation area. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply. Target acquired.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is...
The Risen senior military officer has fled the combat zone.
Where are our reinforcements? I'm hearing nothing but screams all around.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Strider 1, target acquired. Vehicle eliminated.
Triggers, destroy the target.
Strider 1, missile, keep your head down!
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need a UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
We reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Bend it down.
This must be that three strikes guy Rudy's squadron was talking about.
Four aircraft destroyed the entire
Hallucination! It's a nightmare!
Imagine.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Fox 2! He dodged it!
Picture it. Have you finished reloading yet? Firing into a not firing.
Missile.
Deliverance.
Missile.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli. Use optical sighting and fire manually.
Behind the enemy.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Missile away.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Target eliminated.
Shaking off enemy lock!
Your plane will ice up if you stay in there too long.
Locked on!
Missile launched. Target is hit.
Enemy has a lock!
Target shot down.
1 million lives gone. Picture it.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. 3 minutes remaining. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Missile hit. Target acquired.
Three strikes is performing well above our expectations.
Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Landed on your 6. Strider 1, Fox 2.
Enemy has a lock! Missile evading! Here it comes! Retreat action!
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Minute. Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone.
Damn coward, shooting us from beyond our range.
2 minutes remaining. Strider 1, target acquired. Target destroyed.
Missile launched! Evade! Fox 2! Our ships in the port can't move. It's up to us to do this. There's CIC operational. TSMC taking damage.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Impact, now! Target eliminated.
They're way too close! We're in for a brawl!
Strider 1, target acquired. Enemy has a lock on you. Strider 1, target destroyed. Remaining.
Raptor, this is Corbin. Second checks are ready and waiting. Down to.
Missile, evade.
Moves each. Also, moving all around the military. Three strikes. Relax the drive. Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? The captain wanted to steal from you, to draw out you, to burn you, to cut you apart. He was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. Now,
1, missile launched.
Missile.
Well done. You've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, and it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, Su-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you!
Fighter 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
That's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister?
Enemy 3 strikes.
Missile launched.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who are you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
This match is so damn slippery.
I have you now. Scream, do it.
We're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
The enemy has a lock on you.
Almost. Range, missile.
Fire verification complete. Fire!
Strider 1, shoot them down. Please, just shut up. Trigger, fly however you want. I'll be right after you. Be right there with you, I promise.
Take point. Locked on. The next round is ready to fire. Fire!
Quit moving, 3 strikes. I'm gonna screw you over.
You did it, Trigger.
You idiot! Stay focused! Take down 3 strikes.
I told you not to call me an idiot.
Only 1 left. We run them down together. The death blow will be from you, Trigger.
There may only be 1 left, but don't let your guard down. Battalion detected. 10 seconds to contact.
I can't do this alone. You're so smart. You know that?
No need to feel sorry about it, Trigger.
No, I can't do anything. Not on my own. No.
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him, not 1 bit.
I don't want to live. Kill me.
Missile launched.
Girl's gone from crazy to bonkers.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
No. Just kill me, 3 strikes. 3 strikes. I'll kill you.
You psycho.
Strider 1, locked on target. unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
No! I'm just going to have a moment. So I'm going to be on the moon again and I'm going to freaking do 3 strikes. 3 strikes!
The Bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler Erosion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Fusion, no! Stop it!
Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
we've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet!
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.